John, congratulations for your new film, Chosen Family.
Thank you, Gig. I appreciate it, man. I feel very honored, very blessed to be a part of it.
Most excellent. So tell us what initially drew you that you wanted to be part of this project?
Heather Graham. No, I mean, listen, there was no doubt in, I mean, when I read it, I was just like, holy cow, the people attached from top to bottom were just all so first class actors that I've admired and looked up to. I mean, Heather's just been someone that everyone has loved since forever. Back when I was like, gosh, probably in high school. She was, the it girl. Let me just say I have some jealous buddies back home. But I mean, really, it was just Heather. And the second I met her, I talked to her on the phone, met her in person, and then got to work with her. There was never, she just only surpassed any expectation I ever had. She's one of the sweetest, most genuine people I've ever worked with. She just wants everyone around her to feel good and be well and succeed. And she's so genuine. She's the ultimate person that anytime she introduces two people, she brags about something about them to that other person. It's how she introduces everyone. Oh, this is John. He's so this and this, and you got to meet, Gig because he's so awesome at this. It's like that's just who she is. She just wants the people around her to be happy. I just admire her so much.
Now, I do have to admire your character that you actually get to play because not only that you have to play a romantic counterpart, you also have to be a daddy's girl. Tell us about this struggle, trying to balance between two women and acting alongside Ella in this
Yeah,
case.
no, 100%. Ella was so talented and we clicked right away. It was awesome because we had a chance to rehearse our dance ahead of even production starting. So it gave us a chance to kind of bond, which was really great. I'd worked with kids before on Fuller House. And then more than anything, I'm a girl dad. I have two girls, 12 and 14 years old. It's the greatest part of my life. And so there was that element there. So really the story for me was like, what would happen in my life right now? I mean, I've been with my wife for 20 years, but what would happen right now if the shit hit the fan, right? And I was now a single dad trying to navigate the reality of like the most important thing in my life is that child. Sure, I'm trying to also navigate a new love life. And that to me feels really, really, really good. And that for the person feels really good. But you still have to keep your child one step ahead of that. And I think that was the struggle that was, frankly, the fun part to play because that dynamic, there was something I could almost relate to, like, holy cow, what would happen? My children would still be my priority, but then I would also, be navigating this new love life. So really that's what I drew on a lot of my own kind of emotions navigating that girl life dad, but there's no greater thing in my life than being a girl dad. So it's been the biggest honor of my life. So I just sort of like built on that.
Well said, well said. Well, let me wrap it up with one last question because I went through your filmography and I
Yes.
noticed that you've done a lot of romantic Christmas movies.
Yes.
Tell us how you approach a film like this that's not a Christmas movie, but still a romantic comedy.
Yeah, no, for sure. In fact, this is why I'm in Winnipeg right now, shooting one as we speak. Um, I love them. I love the romantic comedy. I think what was so fun about the difference between the Hallmark ones is there's never really uncomfortable moments, right? Or they're just brushed over. This one, I really got to lean into the realities of life, and life sometimes doesn't feel great. And sometimes life's complicated. Sometimes you meet the perfect person, but it's not the perfect time. And really, that's what that movie comes down to: is our characters fall in love genuinely. They were truly fell in love, but the timing genuinely was not right. And that to me was a big difference because everything works out in the Christmas movies, right? It's always a happy ending. Well, Chosen Family wasn't necessarily a happy ending. And I found that to be kind of appealing actually, because it was very real. Everyone can relate. Like, man, remember that one love I had for that one summer? Like, I wonder what would have happened if things were different. Or remember in high school, my high school sweetheart, they moved away. I wonder if, and this was, another situation where the timing just wasn't right, even if the two people were perfect for each other.
Well said, John. Thank you very much for carrying this conversation with us. Really appreciate you talking to us about Chosen Family.
My
Appreciate it.
pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.